Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back to do another reaction review video of Dimash. Now in that first video, we got a lot of comments from you guys about how amazing a performer Dimash is. And honestly, we were actually blown away about just how passionate you are about this artist. By the way, if you haven't checked out our first video that we did on Dimash for SOS, click on this link right here somewhere to check that out. Now many of you have asked us if we can do another reaction video and what song that we were going to do next. And so by popular demand, we decided to do Stranger for our next video. But before we do that, please consider subscribing to our channel if you want to see more reaction videos from us for Dimash or any other artist that you would like us to review. Okay, let's not wait any longer and let's get to the performance. Hello, welcome back to our channel. We have a new guest. This is my wife, Leny. She wanted to join in on our next reaction / review of Dimash's video, which we're going to do Stranger. Okay, so from the comments that we received from our first video, Stranger is the one that we chose to play today. So let's get to the performance. Hey.
Спасибо огромное.
Let's go.
А теперь прозвучит новая песня. Примерно.
You crown far as I can see. You crown underneath my feet. Stranger in a stranger's land. You chance to know who I am if I have the strength to begin again. Somewhere in my heart, in ancient times, I wondered. Through these valleys, I have climbed them on these hills. Faces from across, somehow divide their memories. I've said lost, I've lost, I feel them in this sea. To begin again. I can see. New ground underneath my feet. Stranger in a stranger's land. New chance, don't know who I am if I have the strength to begin.
Wow.
DimashKudaibergen!
That was very different in the first one.
Игорь Крутой!
Браво!
Спасибо огромное! Спасибо большое. Люблю вас сильно, пресильно.
Браво! Ну, конечно, невероятные эмоции мы испытываем от голоса Дима.
Okay, I think that was the performance. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's wow. So,
Wow.
first of all, in my first reaction at SOS, he had a totally different look, obviously, a different song altogether. So this one seems to be more dynamic, right? But before we get to that, what did you think about the video production of,
It was spectacular.
yeah?
It was spectacular. They went all out. The theme, they embodied the theme. They started with that instrument in the beginning.
Yeah, I think it was like a electric cello or...
I am not sure
Yeah.
what that is, but it's a beautiful start to the production, and the way they used all the characters was just, it made the story alive, basically.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not sure if this was a concert or if this was like some sort of theatrical
It looks
performance.
like a concert.
Yeah, because it reminds me of like, you know, when we watch a few Broadway shows like that, but it's definitely more of a concert feel to it. I'm going to look it up to see what the
Venue and all
the
that.
venue and things like that. But yeah, like for me, the production was very good. The musicians were really good. Everything was...
Was that an orchestra?
It was definitely an orchestra.
Yeah, because that orchestra, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like, of course, his voice was spectacular,
Yeah.
right? But the orchestra just made it so much bigger.
Right, that's the word, bigger, because then you add the background singers along with his voice.
Yes.
But that leads me to my next question. His voice, by the way, is, I mean, it's so unique and it's so overpowering. Like, you have the background singers are definitely just background singers.
Yeah.
His voice just transcends all of it.
It felt like at some point there were like 3 or 4 people
Yeah.
that were singing
Yeah.
in this different ranges. It's crazy.
Well, that's what they were saying. They're saying because he has such a large octave range, 7, some say 8, like he can go really high.
Yeah.
And then on the next phrase or the next line of the song, he goes really low, right?
It was funny because when it started, I had to close my eyes
Yeah.
because I wanted to really hear the voice without
Okay.
seeing the face, because I haven't seen any of his videos,
Yeah.
right?
This is like your first time.
Yes, this
Yeah,
is the
my
first time.
also.
And so I kind of really want to hear the voice. And it sounded like almost like a woman's voice.
Yeah.
When it started.
Yes.
And then
It has like a soprano
yes,
sound,
and then
right?
it changed.
Yes.
It was just it was just crazy. It was just like
Yeah.
being transcended into a different dimension of some sort.
Yeah, definitely. So, what was your favorite part? What did you like best about?
I have two favorite parts,
Okay,
I have
yeah,
to
tell
say.
me. I got a couple also.
I have the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
because of course it's the first time I heard his voice.
Right.
But then it's almost like it gave that ethereal, mystical
Okay.
like feel.
It's like a build-up, right?
Yeah, it was building up. And it started like really like almost like soft,
Mm-hmm.
like very breathy almost. But then the other part that I love most
Mm-hmm.
is the finale, which was the end, which was the very opposite
Yeah.
of how it began. It began as soft, very, very almost like emotional and
Mm-hmm.
very ethereal, and then it transcended and finished into a very powerful
Yeah.
finale of the
Yeah.
song with the long note
Right.
that I don't know how many seconds was that, but that was just unbelievable.
And then you did touch on that on the song, because the song itself was well arranged, basically. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
good song. It was arranged nicely, and yeah, like for me, my favorite part was actually the middle part. Remember when he did that long kind of riff
Oh yes,
with the high notes?
yes, with the high notes.
Yes, and then of course the last part as well, because while you were listening to the note that he was hanging on to, I was listening to the orchestra.
Yes.
Because there's like a descending or ascending type of sound. So he was holding the note, and then the orchestra was like moving the music. So when you put it together, it was like,
Yes.
you know, it's like
and you hear that towards the end.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
before that long note that he held, the orchestra just kind of made it so much
Yeah.
more alive and bigger,
Yeah.
right? The timing was great, and then that long note that he could hold it
Yeah.
like without faltering,
Yeah.
like with that super powerful
I'll
voice.
definitely listen back to it again, because obviously
Just-
this is my first
wanna
look
hear
at
it
the
again.
or our first look of the performance, but I definitely want to revisit it after this video, just to kind of like appreciate his craftsmanship.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely I think as a whole, as a singer, if he just had, to my opinion, I think if he just had like an acoustic guitar or piano and just sang, he would blow it away as well. But you know, when you back it up with a full orchestra and the music and the lights and the background singers and all the other set production additions, yeah, definitely a good show for those who were in attendance that day.
and just spectacular.
Yeah,
Like I've never seen anyone sing that.
that's pretty
range,
amazing, huh?
right? Like
Yeah.
just, and I can't wait to see
And
more
we've actually
of his
watched.
videos.
We've been to New York and watched a few Broadway shows.
Yeah.
And those singers
No.
are impressive as well.
Yeah, they're
But-
impressive, but
yeah.
it's not. And we're watching this
Yeah.
just on screen, right?
Yeah.
It's just it doesn't even
Right.
come close.
Doesn't compare. And by the way, he was live, so I think that's even more impressive. Anyway, that's our review of Dimash's Stranger, our first time listening and reacting to Stranger. Yeah, we're very impressed. Any final thoughts?
I can't wait to watch the next one.
Uh-oh, looks like there's going to be another one. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more reaction and reviews from Dimash or any other artists that you want us to listen to. And we will watch
Click
you.
that like button.
Yeah, and we will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.